Hello guys and welcome once again to another video. And MOZA recently sent me their R16 wheelbase, and on top of that they wanted to include their new GS V2P wheel, which is kind of an enhanced GS steering wheel. So I got this box right here and we will do the unboxing and see actually what makes this product stand out on the market and if it's actually worth getting or not. So let's begin with the unboxing. And it has this, you know, when you're unboxing something new, it has that smell, that new fresh smell. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just look at this. Like straight out of the box, I do have to say that I do love the design, and you don't have to move your hands off the wheel and you can click all of the buttons. Maybe not the buttons inside, okay? This is kind of harder to reach, but again, you cannot make everything so accessible. Even F1 drivers have to move it, so I guess this is, you know, this is actually a really good one. Two clutch pedals, we got shifters up and down. They seem quite noisy. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it seems like metal is hitting metal in this one. Whoa, yeah, it is. So I think it's gonna be quite noisy. The clutch pedal seems to be fine, but I guess if you put something in here in between the pedal shifters, I think it's gonna be much less noisy, and it's gonna have the experience. It's gonna have the same experience, but just gonna be less noisy. We will try it out straight out of the box as it is, and of course we need to remove this, which is usually the most satisfying piece. Well, everything seems to be working like it should be working, but we will not know until the end, until we test out this product. So I guess it's time to test it out, see if it's actually worth getting, and see if maybe we can find some areas where this wheel can be improved. So let's begin. I do have something to add. So the shifters can be quite loud. So if you can see it, it's actually getting pretty loud. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so you can hear it. You can still use the wheel. The wheel is perfectly fine, just to use it as it is on any kind of wheelbase, on any kind of wheel. And of course you can use the MOZA universal hub to make it work on literally any wheelbase. And yes, I would really like to talk about a couple more things about this wheel and what makes it special. This wheel is version V2P. Why is it V2P? Because MOZA made some adjustments to the wheel, and we can quickly go through most of them. The RPM LED is upgraded from the sequential shift to individual LEDs. So now it has individual LEDs, and it's not one sequential box that goes all the way up onto the back. So what they wanted to do, they just also wanted to reinforce this back plate. So that's exactly what they did. And on top of that, they made the quick release system 120 grams lighter than the previous version, making the total weight of this product to just about 1.5 kilos. We can quickly have a little look at the buttons as well. I really enjoy these buttons. They're quite clicky and they just give you a good feel when you press them. So you cannot accidentally press something without even knowing it. The adjustments of brake and balance and ERS, they just put it ERS. I'm not exactly sure why they put markers. You can easily change them with a couple of stickers, but I would prefer that this was not here. So just a blank version and without the BB and ERS. And yes, I would also like to go through rotary encoders, and this is what makes it special. So in general, they have quite a nice feel. When you move them, you cannot really move them accidentally. So they do have a good feel to them, and they're just about hard as they should be. On top of that, the feel is okay, but I would really appreciate if they included some kind of compression and some kind of sound dampening to all of this, so you cannot hear as much. I mean, you can move your fingers and you can just kind of compensate for such a loud noise, but you yeah, it would be nice that they brought out something that would reduce the noise. The clutch pedals, on the other hand, are quite nice. I really like them, and in general, the whole feel of the wheel is, you know, in the end, it's a really good wheel. And yes, I also brought a couple of other products, and this is their KS wheel. The KS wheel, I think it's not actually in that price range. It's definitely not in that price range, but it really deserves a praise because it has much better shifters. Yeah, the sound is actually really quiet when we compare something like this. And I also wanted to show you how Fanatec wheel, for example, something that I'm using, usually sounds. So yeah, there is a little bit of that clicky sound coming from the wheel and the shifter pedals, but it's nothing compared to this GS. So now I would really like to talk about the pricing, because this makes just a lot of difference in the end and where you live. If you buy this exact wheel, if you buy it in the EU, it's gonna cost you 479 euros. And if you buy this wheel in the US, it's gonna be $439. So I made a little conversion, and it looks like you're paying 569 US dollars if you're buying this in Europe. Just if you buy something like this in the United States, you will most likely save about 130 euros for literally the same product. So yeah, you're paying actually a lot less in the US for the exact same product, which in the end makes some difference, but you still have to pay shipping and taxes on top of this. I would say in the end, this wheel is definitely worth considering if you're just upgrading or building your sim racing cockpit and your sim racing setup. And I do have to say, if they fix the shifters, this is gonna be just out of the world deal. And yes, I would like to hear your opinions and what do you think about this product. So guys, let me know what you think about them down in the comments, and you can as well check my review on my website. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.